Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Pink Lee. Thanks for tapping in for Words of Wisdom. This week we will be discussing R&B, and no, not that old can we? No, none of that. We're gonna be talking about respect and boundaries. So, you have to understand that you need to respect yourself enough to have boundaries. You need to stand firm on your boundaries after you set them. Do not let anyone take you off your moral compass. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly are boundaries? Boundaries are the mental, physical, and emotional limits that we put on ourselves so that way people don't abuse us, take advantage of us, or things of that nature, right? Boundaries are imperative to protecting your peace. Boundaries are imperative to reaching your goal. When you set your boundaries and you stand firm on them, just be mindful of the people who can't respect them. Because if someone can't respect your boundaries, they don't deserve to have access to you, and that's a fact. How can you even expect someone to respect your boundaries if you don't set them? You have to set the tone. You cannot invite disrespect. Do not even carry yourself in a demeanor where you feel like you can be disrespected. Don't let anyone think they can disrespect you. Set your boundaries, stand firm on them, and keep it pushing from there. Think about if you start a new job. If you don't set the tone that you cannot be played with and disrespected, your boss will try you. Trust me. Hectic time. Example number 1. Hectic time. Boss gets smart with you. You let it go. Example number 2, hectic time number 2. Your boss gets smarter with you and you don't do anything. Do you understand that now your boss always knows that they can get smart with you? Do you know your boss now always knows that they can disrespect you? Do you know your boss now knows that you're a pushover? You are not a pushover. Stand up on your 1-2 and stand up for yourself. Set your boundaries. Do not let people treat you any type of way. And also remember this, you are responsible for the way that you allow people to make you feel. Yes, and there's a Words of Wisdom. I will link it in the description box for you guys. But you are completely responsible for that. So if you don't set your boundaries and people run all over you, if you don't set your boundaries and people take advantage of you, that's on you. We have to take accountability and be responsible for the positions we put ourselves in. If you're wondering how can I set boundaries for myself? An important thing to know and to remember is why you set your boundaries in the first place. That is a big motivating factor for you to keep them and stand firm on them. Because if you remember those times where someone made you feel this big, or if someone disrespected you and you just didn't say anything and I should have said this afterwards, you don't always have to go off on people. You don't always have to go crazy and curse and scream. You can be assertive by just stating how you feel, be very direct, and that's all, and remain calm. But remembering why you needed to set boundaries is the perfect way to keep your boundaries in place. Also, set little boundaries at a time. Build your way up. Everything is a baby step, baby step, baby step until we get to the giant step, right? So you want to take your time with this. Don't rush into anything. Keep yourself humble, but keep yourself confident. Always remember your worth and stand up for yourself. And essentially, that's what setting boundaries is, standing up for yourself. Thank you guys so much for tapping into this episode of Words of Wisdom with your girl Pink Lee. I will see y'all next week.
Duh.